Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 200 pounds without bariatric surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. My top 3 tips. Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I am so glad you stopped to check in on me on my week 4 of my summer keto weight loss transformation. This is not the first time I've done a summer keto cut. In fact, I have done it before. I didn't do it last summer because I had my plastic surgery done last year, so if you haven't seen any of those videos, I have a whole playlist. Also, if you're looking for any of my other videos on what I've eaten in the past to lose weight, you can find all of those in playlists. If you go to my main channel page and you click up at the top of the bar, playlists, you'll find all of those older videos in really easy to binge watch lists that will help you find exactly what you're looking for from my channel. This summer I am on another weight loss cut, and I am doing it very similarly to the way I have done it in the past. So if you're just here to see what I'm eating this week, this is the perfect place for you to be. Also, I'm going to be sharing with you a 360-degree body view, both before and after for this week, and I will also share my weigh-in every single day and all the data on how it all affected me this week. So that is what this video is about. I hope that you're ready for this. I'm excited. It's gone really well so far. This week was actually a diet break week. So when I am doing a weight loss cut, I like to really do a big deficit. So for the last few weeks, I've been doing 1,400 calories a day. And yes, I only eat twice a day. People ask me that all the time. Don't you eat breakfast? No, I don't. And the reason why is because it's easier for me to push off my first meal than it is for me to detract myself from the munchies late at night. We tend to be night owls in our family, and our family all tends to want to eat later in the day. And Dave and I both have had issues with munching while watching TV before bed and stuff like that. And so it's always been kind of like a struggle to avoid eating at night. So that is why I do it the way I do it. Is it the most valuable way? Is it the most circadian rhythm type of way? No, not really, but it works for me and it's what I've always done. So yes, the answer to the question is I do only eat twice a day. I am only eating 1,400 calories. I am not snacking or eating anything else that I am not showing on this video. I know, it seems pretty crazy that people could do this. Sometimes I wonder how I'm doing it. You have to be really in it to win it to do this kind of hardcore dieting. But for some reason, it just seems to work better for me this way, to do it this way. You do not have to do it this way. You can do definitely a higher calorie number, do it a little more slowly. But for me, the only time of the year that I have to focus on weight loss is the summer, because it's the only time that I'm actually home enough to not have to worry about eating at the dance studio or having to get fast food meals or having to bring food with me. And so I try and get in and get it done as quickly as possible during the summer. So all that being said, I did 3 weeks of a calorie deficit that was extreme. So I ate 1,400 calories, and my estimated average maintenance based on past experiences is about 2,150. So that's a pretty decent deficit. That's like 750 calories a day. Should technically give me about a 5,000 calorie weight loss deficit for the week, which should be about 1.5 pounds a week. I was kind of secretly hoping for 2 pounds a week, but so far it hasn't gone that way. But yeah, 1.5 pounds a week is basically what I should be hitting at this point. So this is week 4. I did 3 weeks hardcore, and then the 4th week, like I said, is a diet break week. I took 2 days over the weekend to have higher calories. Normally I would just do like 2,150, but because it was holiday weekend, I did go over on my calories, as you will see in the video and the data at the end. But I did only 2 days in a row because 48 hours seems to be optimal for affecting your metabolism and preventing your metabolism to catching up with your big deficit to give you more longevity in your weight loss plan. So that's why I did that. Normally I would probably only do it every 4 weeks, but because I got started a little late, it just kind of worked out that I'm doing every 3. We will see what I plan to do in the future. I kind of tend to play it by ear, see how I'm feeling. And so that's basically where I am at this point. So in this video, you're gonna see my 2 diet break days, which were the day Dave and I celebrated our 28th wedding anniversary, and the Independence Day holiday, what we ate that day. Then you will see how I went right back into my cut and what I ate for the rest of the week, and then the results. So I'm gonna put all of my exercise clips and food clips and everything just like all in a big long loop. So we're gonna start that here with the 360 and my weigh-ins. Then I'll show you everything I ate and the days that I exercised, the day that I filmed my exercise, and then at the end of that, we'll come back and we'll discuss how it played out. Sunday. It is 11:30 on Sunday, and today is the first day of my diet break. I kind of have plans, but I kind of don't, because Dave is taking us out for my anniversary and don't know when or where we are going. So I'm having a quick breakfast of something I've been planning. My regular double chocolate keto sludge. I just made a video of this. It should be in my recipes playlist. 227 grams of Greek yogurt mixed with 30 grams of perfect keto chocolate protein powder. I put in 30 grams of almond milk to thin it out, and 2 squirts of stevia and 5 grams of cocoa. And on top, 31 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. Then I'm having this delicious muffin. This is from Keto Cakes, Utah. I haven't bought anything from them in so long, but this is 370 calories just for one. Raspberry chocolate chip muffin, and I am excited to have some calories. I heated it up in the microwave, and I'm going to eat it with a fork. That is going to be my first meal of the day. Guys, it is 4th of July, Independence Day, and I am gonna get in the pool, skim it off, and walk around before I have to start getting ready for a barbecue later. I wanna make sure the pool is nice and clean for when the kids come over later. And because nobody can see me, I'm wearing a bikini, because why not? Yeah, baby, you wanna see this, the 360? Proud of myself and how far I've come with the cut, and I almost would wear this in front of people. Okay, maybe not yet. Hear the chickens? Egg laying time, apparently. They're very loud. There's no bugs, but there's lots of leaves, so I'm gonna skim the pool because that's why I got in, because we're having a barbecue later and I'm not gonna get in with the kids, and I want it to be at least sort of clean when they start. And it's good exercise, it's good warm up, going across the pool, cleaning up the leaves. Only 1 bug today. Now I just go walking. All right, morning guys. It is Independence Day. It's my second day of my diet break. It's about 11 o'clock and I'm starting off with a similar breakfast to yesterday. Today I'm having a Keto Cakes cinnamon churro or caramel churro filled cupcake. I do have a code for these, by the way, if you guys are looking for a treat. They do ship, but they're not cheap. But yeah, it's in the about section. And of course, my classic lemon blueberry sludge. Today I did a 280 grams of Greek yogurt, 30 grams of perfect keto vanilla whey protein powder, 30 grams of almond milk, capfuls of lemon juice, 2 squirts of lemonade Mio, and on top 40 grams of blueberries and 30 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Here's my 4th of July meal: pulled pork with sugar-free barbecue sauce, sugar-free Jell-O whip. I will try and find the recipe and link that if I can remember to. Cucumber caprese salad, and then some eggs. They got smushed. Deviled eggs, and 4 cherries. That's going to be my second meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is Tuesday. We're back on the Keto Cut bandwagon. My diet break is now over and I am starting back into my low calorie keto cut. So it is 2:30 in the afternoon. Yes, I do eat that late. I keep getting asked that question. It's not because I'm trying to intermittent fast. It's just because I like to eat only 2 meals. I really, really prefer to eat late at night. I know it's against circadian rhythm, but if I don't, then I've just got munchies all night and I'm just fighting it. So if I eat late at night, that solves that problem. And it's easy for me to stay busy in the morning because I have so many kids and so much going on, and I just drink diet soda and water and Soleil water to stave off the hunger. So it is 2:30 and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I'm starting off with my classic perfect keto lemon berry sludge. This is 227 grams of 0% Fage Greek yogurt. That's Fage, F-A-G-E, Greek yogurt. I mix that with 25 grams of perfect keto vanilla whey protein. Yes, you can use any brand of whey protein. You just mix it with yogurt. I put a little bit too much almond milk in this. Usually I only do 30 grams. Today I did like 50 and it looks like soup, but whatever, to thin out the protein powder. Perfect keto doesn't need as much almond milk as, say, like keto chow. They're different consistencies. And I also put in a little bit of lemon juice, some lemonade Mio water enhancer, and on top I've got 30 grams of blueberries and 25 grams of Great Value brand sugar-free whipped cream. And then over here I have got 2 eggs, 30 grams of mozzarella cheese that I just like fried up in a pan. Yep, just in a pan, fried it up. And half of a raspberry chocolate chip Keto Cakes Utah muffin. I have links to those in the About section, as well as discounts on Perfect Keto and other products that I use. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is, I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I am sitting here editing videos, and Dave just made me some dinner. This is something I had a couple weeks ago, I think. It's kind of just like a hamburger. I don't even know what to call it, but it's like a casserole. I don't know, green bean casserole. So it's made with 6 ounces of 93.7 ground beef, 1 ounce of heavy cream, 15 grams of cream cheese, 30 grams of Monterey cheddar Jack, and 15 grams of almonds, and 155 grams of green beans. Yummy! It actually tastes pretty good. Considering it doesn't look that appetizing, it does taste pretty good. Morning, it's Wednesday morning, about 9 a.m. and I'm coming out to get in the pool, try and get some of this post-holiday swelling off. I did a pretty good job yesterday, but I'd like to see a little bit more of this go and start seeing some weight go. So that's why I'm getting in the pool for some exercise this morning. Well, no bugs today. Yay! I didn't have to do buggy duty. Always happy about that. And so what I'm gonna do is just start doing my laps around the pool. Hopefully my phone won't fall into the water again. Here's hoping. So I go about like that for a while, probably about an hour. When I get tired, I take a break, but I go backward to work the fronts of my legs, and I go against the current that I just made, and I kind of just like rotate through. And sometimes I just float on my flotation device. Well, I lean on it and walk around, give myself some support. I also can do some, sorry about my stinking roosters. I also can do like some support where I like hang on it and lift my legs. I don't know, I just do anything that I think might help my strengthen my muscles, but also move my legs and get my lymphatic system going. Alrighty guys, well, catch you in a little while. So I walked for an hour and now I'm literally just floating in my floaty device here. Ooh, don't want to fall over. Oh, okay, wonky. It gets wonky if you tip. So I'm gonna float here for just a little while, just because of the vitamin D and sun, and it just feels good. And my kids aren't bugging me. Mostly, it's the kids aren't bugging me. So if I go inside, it's gonna be like, Mom, Mom, Mom. Can't believe they haven't come out here and bugged me. It's like a miracle. Alrighty, everyone. It's Wednesday. It is 1:30, and I'm about to have my first meal of the day. I'm starting off with 2 eggs and 30 grams of mozzarella cheese fried in a pan, and a half of a raspberry chocolate chip keto cake Utah muffin. And today I am having the double chocolate protein sludge. I have this in my recipes playlist. This is the perfect keto version with perfect keto chocolate whey protein mixed with my yogurt and perfect keto cereal, 20 grams on top, and 25 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. That is going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 9 o'clock. I am finally eating my second meal of the day. I am having Quest chip taco salad. So this is 1 package of Quest chips, 6 ounces of 93.7 ground beef, a cup of lettuce, 120 grams of pico de gallo, 20 grams of sour cream, 35 grams of Colby Monterey Jack cheese, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it is 3:30. I know, I am trying. I'm finally eating. I've been starving for a really long time, but I was super busy today, and that's why I eat late, because I always can push my first meal really late. People keep asking me, but it's just what happens in my life. So, having the same thing as yesterday, 2 eggs, 30 grams of mozzarella cheese, half of a keto cake muffin, and the same macros as usual with this sludge, except for 50 grams of raspberries on top, and 25 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 9 o'clock and I'm about to have my final meal of the day. I have first got some broccoli and chicken and cheese. This is 155 grams of broccoli, 6 ounces of chicken breast, and I think it's like 40 grams of mozzarella cheese, something like that. And then on the side, a soup that I got the recipe from Keto Snacks with a Z on Instagram. It is I have a cup of Rayo's marinara mixed with a 1/4 cup of heavy cream and a spoonful of sweetener, I guess. I don't know if it's any good, but it looked good, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's Friday. It is almost 3 o'clock. I had a nice long path today, which is why my meal's so late. I'm actually not really hungry now, and I was earlier. It's kind of funny how if you push through the hunger, it just kind of goes away, but it is what it is at this point, and this is what I'm going to have for my first meal of the day. Pretty much the same thing as every day. I'm having 2 eggs, 30 grams of mozzarella cheese, a half of a keto cake, Keto Cakes Utah raspberry chocolate chip muffin, and the same sludge as yesterday, 227 grams of 0% fat Greek yogurt mixed with 1 scoop or 25 grams of perfect keto vanilla whey protein, 2 cupfuls of lemon juice, 2 squirts of lemonade Mio, and on top, 50 grams of raspberries and 25 grams of sugar-free whipped cream. That's going to be my first meal of the day. Alrighty guys, it's 9:30 on Friday. I'm finally getting to my last meal of the day. Having 2 hamburger patties, great value 85.15 ground beef with 1 slice of Colby Monterey Jack split, 20 grams of tomato, 40 grams of lettuce, and a pickle. And then I'm going to be having some Quest chips on the side, and that is going to be my last meal of the day. Hey guys, coming out to feed the chickens, and I'm gonna do the chicken bucket workout. Uh-oh. Why have the ladies not come running? Are they all dead? They must be all dying of heat. Where's all my chickens? Chickens! Chicks! Where are y'all? Usually they come running like crazy. There they go. Come on! Oh, hiding in the shade over there. Come on! It's food time! There they all are. There's my boys. One of my other boys. It's a mess out here, but they're happy. You hungry? Huh? Hungry? Yeah? Oh, all right. Oh man, well, I just checked the temperature. It is 99 degrees. Wish me luck, guys.
The flowers bloom in springtime, the leaves fly in the fall, but we have one another through the changes of them all. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well.
If we should ever falter, should we ever hang by a string, remember we have each other through all the seasons, through everything. These unspoken wonders, these stories left to tell, there can't be any other who loves me quite as well. Through it all, summer, winter, spring, the wave of still my everything. I'll never leave if you're not with me.
is 3 o'clock on Saturday. I went swimming with Dave this morning and I was editing videos and got on did the chicken bucket workout. And so I just barely got my first meal made. Doing okay though. 2 eggs, 30 grams of mozzarella cheese, and a half a keto cake Utah muffin. And then the same yogurt as yesterday. And for those of you who are wondering, I count half carbs on yogurt, only unsweetened yogurt, and that's because Dr. Finney says that half of the milk sugar is converted to lactic acid in the fermentation process. May not be true, but I've always gone by it, so maybe that's why my carbs are a little bit different than what you might think, but I made my own custom entry for yogurt. And that is going to be my first meal of the day. All right, it's Saturday night at 9 o'clock, and I'm about to have my final meal of the day. Tonight I'm having buffalo chicken dip. So this is one big can of 12.5 ounces of canned chicken mixed with 2 ounces of cream cheese and 30 grams of Colby Monterey Jack shredded cheese and 30 grams of Frank's Red Hots. And I just microwave it and stir it up. And then to dip it with 200 and something grams of celery. That is it. And that is going to be my last meal of the day. Okay, so you are still here. Proud of you. That is a stalwart effort there, making it through that long video. And I'm glad that you were willing to come back and see how it affected me in the long run. I have all of the data here, and I'm going to share that with you in just a second. One thing I did want to mention is that I did show you that chicken bucket workout at the end. It was almost 100 degrees, and it did hit 100 degrees here yesterday, which was crazy. And I still did the chicken bucket workout. That was my second one for the week. I didn't film the first one. I also was able to get into the pool another time too that same day. So I think I got in the pool 3 times this week, which was pretty decent. So that's 5 bouts of exercise. I also wanted to mention I am using my vibration plate 15 minutes morning and night. This is something I'm doing for my lipedema. If you missed that video, definitely go check out my videos on lipedema and my trial with my legs post-surgery. But I get on my vibration plate 15 minutes a day, and I actually do dry brushing or self-manual lymph drainage while I'm on the vibration plate, and then I do a round of squats. Yes, I do, on the vibration plate. And now recently I have added in releves, where I guess technically elevates, since I'm not really plying. Well, actually I am, because I'm squatting and then I'm elevating. So I guess maybe it is releve. Not that any of you care or know, because you're probably not ballerinas, but it is something that ballerinas do to like strengthen their calf muscles, and it's also gonna squeeze to stimulate that lymph fluid and get it flowing through my body. So I do 30 squats, including 5 holds, which I get as low as I can for 5 seconds, and then I do 15 to 20 of those releves, which is, I think, really helping. My range of motion in my knees has greatly improved since I discovered the lipedema clear back in May, when I was doing my big photography thing where I was just standing for hours and hours and hours, and they started to swell up and get really painful. Since then, since I started the vibration plate, I think that's the number one thing that has helped me. I think keto has helped a bit, but the vibration plate is, I think, the number one thing. Doing those low squats on the vibration plate is giving me my range of motion back, which is amazing. In fact, I think I can squat better and lower than I could back when I was dancing, maybe even before I had my surgery. I don't know, but my legs are still really heavy. It is very difficult to go upstairs. It's very difficult to run, and I imagine that clogging in the fall is going to be very difficult. So I'm not super excited about that, but I'm trying to focus on the positives and what I've been getting out of the exercise I've been doing. here in this summer during this weight loss cut season, because this is the season for me for that. All right, so all the data is here. Let's go over those weights. You saw them. So 198.8, 199.4. Those were my two diet break days. And I think that the day before, because I didn't put that in here, the day before I had been 197.6, so it definitely was up. Then it started to come down as soon as I got back on track. 198, 197, 196.2, 195.2, which is the lowest I have seen so far this season, and 197, for an average of 197.4, which is up a half a pound from last week. That's understandable though, considering I had my 2 diet break days and because I am also heading out of my cycle into my pre-ovulation week, which I tend to retain water and I don't expect to lose any weight this following week for that reason. But because I know what's going to happen and I've seen it happen so many times, I don't worry when the scale doesn't quite cooperate, especially because I'm doing measurements, and we'll talk about that in a second. So my calories, I did try and track really hard on the 3rd and the 4th, though I wasn't perfect and I didn't weigh and measure everything. I just kind of eyeballed. So my eyeballed calorie level for the 3rd was 2805, then 2455 on the 4th, and then right back to 1436, 1429, 1491, 1460, and 1467 for an average of 1792, which was up 324 calories from last week, but is still a pretty decent deficit if I'm assuming that my maintenance level of 2150 is still pretty accurate. It probably has come down, so it may have just been maintenance for the week, which is probably why I didn't really see a big drop on the scale. But I'm pretty satisfied with that, and I think that seeing that lowest weight, 195.2, give me some hope that I'm moving in the right direction. Protein level, my average protein for the week was 147, which you know is abysmally low. If I'm eating an average of 1,792 calories, I should be having 179 grams of protein, but I only got 147. Still, I feel like I did pretty well on that considering all the treats that I ate for my diet break days. My carbs averaged 29, and that's because I had those 2 high days. High for me, anyway, high for keto. 48 net and 43 net for my diet break days, and then I hit 22, 21, 27, 17, and 24. So not ideal for carbs this week, but I'm doing the best I can. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes it doesn't. But the average of 29 is still pretty decent. My fats for the week were 111 average, so that's pretty high for me, and that's up 25 from last week. So I feel like even though I ate more food this week, that was my plan, that was my goal. So you saw how it affected me on the scale, but how did it affect me around the measurements? Because especially in my legs, that's my number one concern, is my measurements right now. So let's go over them. In the bust, did we lose another ½ inch this week? Bingo! Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We lost another ½ inch this week in my bust. It's okay. I really don't hate it. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. Both of my arms, actually had my first loss in my arms since starting the cut. 1/4 inch on each arm. Woo woo! I have lipedema in my arms as well. And I did go up like almost 3 inches from surgery. And so seeing my arms move at all is like thrilling, especially because I'm not doing compression on my arms. I just cannot bear the thought. My bra line underneath actually finally went down a ½ inch. Boom, 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 boom. That makes me happy. And guess what? My waist also went down a ½ inch. Boop, doop, boop, boop. That's the best, right? And I could see it. I swear I could see it in the 360. Maybe you guys can't. It's hard to tell, but I feel like I saw it there. Guess what, guys? My hips went down also a ½ inch. My booty went down only a 1/4 inch, but hey, any movement is worth it. And, well, my right thigh went down a 1/4 inch. But the rest of my knees, rest of my legs, nope. In fact, sadly, my right knee and my right calf went up a ½ inch each. My left stayed the same. My left is actually dramatically smaller than my right, even though in the pictures and videos, it looks the other way around. Such a mind, well, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, if you ignore the inch I put on my one leg, I was down 3.5 inches, which is my biggest loss in the whole cut. Even though the pounds didn't come down, my inches drastically improved. And ironically, I am actually quite swollen today compared to yesterday. And I bet you I would have even had a better number if I'd been able to measure yesterday, because I was even smaller yesterday. And it's just kind of like this weird thing. I ate that Frank's Red Hots. Maybe that bothers me, though I don't limit my sodium and I am taking Soleil water. People asking me that if I'm doing that for this, and I'm like, no, because I have never seen an effect of edema or any kind of lymphedema that was caused by sodium in me. I know it can happen, but for me it hasn't. And so the only difference I think that I've done this time is that I've done only 4 tablespoons of Soleil water, which I know in the past, you guys know, I've done 8. So I have cut it down compared to what I normally would do. So I guess it's kind of not exactly the same, but I am still supplementing with sodium. So I don't think the Frank's Red Hot should have done that, but I mean, go figure. Who knows? I cannot connect, never have been able to connect any of my swelling to any food. It's nuts. Anyway, that's it for this week, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this check-in. I'm looking forward to going into week 5, hitting that 1,400 calories as much as humanly possible, hoping that I don't get too starving, because I tend to get that way, and I'm kind of getting antsy. I tend to have bruxism, chew my teeth all the time. You'll see in my videos, sometimes I just go, I'm just biting, because I don't know if it's my ADHD or what, I just need to chew. And I think that's the number one reason I gained so much weight, is because I'm always just wanting to chew things, and go figure with that. So I'm trying really hard not to do that, and focus on staying within my allotted calories and macros like I've been planning to. And so far, so good. I'm very happy with where I'm at. I'm still in the 190s though. Whatever. I mean, it is what it is. 5 pounds in 4 weeks, I guess technically at this point, because I put that ½ pound back on. But still, that's pretty decent. I'm not stressing over it, and we'll see what happens this next month. I'm excited. So I hope you guys will come back to check in on me next week and see how it goes. Definitely check out the About section for all the ways that you can support the channel. Thank you so much to Marilyn Phillips for your kind donation for my surgery fund, because I'll tell you what, I am literally still paying that off. It's probably gonna take me the rest of my life. It feels like, anyway, not to mention Disney. Okay, try not to think about that. Yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. But thank you, Marilyn, for the donation. I appreciate it so much. And any of you guys, if you want to check out all the products that I have links to and discounts to, they're all in the About section below. All right, well, I got to run. My kids are coming over for dinner. But I love you guys all so much. And I just wanted to say, I'll talk to you again soon.